Alright, alright. Hello and welcome everyone out there. This is Sherwood Productions welcoming you back in to another edition of Rocket League AP Government. And we know we've had a hiatus here thanks to Are You My Mother? But we are back here with Unit 4 talking about political parties as well as campaigns. And with that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Forever.
Mr. Blaine, it is always an honor to be a part of these Rocket League live commentaries for AP Government. And once again, I don't want to steal the mic here, we are once again joined by special guest, mdetts. mdetts, introduce yourself real quick.
Oh, what a pleasure to be here, gamer. And J6, we always happy to join you guys.
Alright, and with that, I'll just gonna ask a quick question, mdetts, and how many parties would you say dominate the current American political system?
I would say our current system is dominated by two political parties.
Yes, I think we would have to agree with that, right, Mr. Forever?
Yeah, I would
and
also
I think
agree.
it's important to understand, and maybe mdetts might know this, but a large part of this two-party system is because of the Big Tent idea, which is that these parties have malleable platforms that can change over time and bend to a wide variety of citizens. And then also, this whole idea of plurality elections. Mr. Forever, could you talk about it a little bit for our viewers?
Yeah, so sort of talking about, I want to add on to the Big Ten idea real quick. So pretty much why
Sure.
we have the two-party system is a lot of the reason is that some of the parties that sort of rise out of new ideas, they sort of take a side in the two-party system, and they either go with the Democrats or Republicans, and they sort of adopt their ideas, like you said. It's a big tent, meaning that there's a lot of ideas and a lot of differing opinions, even in one own political party.
Yeah,
But
I think a couple examples we could shout out as like the Green Party or the Libertarian Party, and we actually saw these parties make a little bit of impact in the 2016 election, especially in states like Michigan, where kind of that little chunk of the vote could make a big difference.
I'd just like to note that as gamer was giving that expert analysis, he was also scoring a goal.
Yes, and something that we like to point out is here in Rocket League, it doesn't even make sense to have a third party because you can only really have two major teams.
There
Just
you
a
go.
little symbolism there.
There's the connection.
We do it for a reason, folks.
Yes. And with that, we are going to turn over to the political campaign side of things. And, Gamer, what do you think is one of the most important things that a campaign needs to be successful?
You know, Mr. Plain, as much as I want to say that money does not run the world, in the end, it really does. I mean, as Mr. Review said in class, in order to be seriously considered a candidate for an election, you need to have quite a sum of money supporting
Yes.
you for your
Especially
campaign.
in this age of where you need that money to get the word out, have people on the streets, knocking at people's doors, as well as that TV money, which we all know we're surrounded by when it comes with advertisements in voting season.
So, Mr. Plain, can you talk about where this money comes from, maybe, a little bit?
Yeah, well, I think a great segue would be talking about hard money, which is money that is directly to the campaign. And we encourage you here at Sherwood Productions to donate to the Review 2020 campaign. And we'd like to point out you can donate up to $2,700, and we know that that campaign would really appreciate it if you could. But then, going back to our talk, comparing hard money to soft money. Soft money is going to be more indirect in relation. It often comes from super PACs, and it's kind of general towards that side, but it's not directly for the candidate. Does that help you out there, Mr. Forever?
Well put, Mr. Blaine. Now I can understand how how our candidates got so much money. I think the statistics of it were Hillary Clinton spent over $1 billion on her campaign, while our current president Donald Trump was at around 600 million. But you can just tell, I mean, money plays a huge role in politics.
Yeah. Okay, going on to another critical point here in this unit. Maybe you could talk a little bit about critical elections and what they kind of mean in relation to American politics.
Yeah, so pretty much a critical election is an election in which the voter demographics, let's say, changes drastically. So, I mean, maybe an example of a critical election, it would not be our past one, because most Republicans vote Republican, most Democrats vote Democrats. Pretty standard election. But, Jay, do you happen to have the year of the,
yeah, I think it's going to be 1932, a long time ago, coming in the wake of the Great Depression, when we actually saw African Americans turn over from Republican of the Lincoln era, freeing slaves, to a more democratic side with FDR. And that was kind of a major turning point for African American votership.
I'd argue the biggest critical election of all time.
Yes, for sure. At least for as far as we are right now. But we'll know. Who knows? Maybe in our lifetimes. And with that, anything else you want to add on, either of you, tonight?
Nothing from me.
No, can't overstate how much money influences politics these days.
Yep. 21st century politics, right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, and with that, I want to thank everyone out there for joining us tonight. Hope you learned a little bit more and became a little bit better citizen of the American system. And thank you so much, and incorporate this as part of your lifestyle. Just think about it. Thank you.